What's up?
Hold up. Woo.
Hot.
Look, came in hot off the layer. Came in hot off the layer. See you later. Hold up. There we go. The octave is right. Hold up. What up, people? It's your man again. That man. You know. Now come on in and please hold your applause. Because we're making moves.
And thanking God.
Hey, welcome to the home
all day long
of the organically fabricated, specifically unspecified, culturally uncultured, unradio podcast of No, I'm Right. And we are here again. It's your two guys, your two main men, your entertainingly unentertained hosts, Mr. LA Runs Dallas and Mr. Nathan the Impossible Kid.
Oh, he got, oh shit, he got it right.
Because it's absolutely impossible how I cannot keep this guy in the studio. Jesus. I just don't know why. Every week he's here.
It is 30 seconds into the show, and you already talking that nonsense. First of all,
I already gave you your pub, though.
Right, you did at first. Yeah. So everybody else shut it off after you started that second shit. But I wanted to ask a quick question for you to continue with that right now. Just real quick.
Go ahead.
When am I going to be on the intro song? Because I'm not on the intro song. I hear your voice. I hear a whole bunch of waiting. I hear a whole bunch of nonsense. But there's no impossible kid to bless the mic with these bars. When is that going to happen?
Well, first of all,
okay,
the only bars I know that you're familiar with is at Loose Stereo.
Shout out to LSU.
Okay. And secondly, we actually want viewers and people tuning in.
Right. But you keep
coming. But when you talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep talking.
Right. They just wait. Like, okay, yeah, say, hey, man,
I'm
we can't wait to hear.
Did you see that? I was tuned out.
Right.
That's how our fan base would be if you was on the song.
Right.
But anywho, we apathetically implore you to tune in every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central for the absolute best use at wasting your time that you can't get back. And remember, I'm always right.
Nope, I'm right. And apathetically, listen, look what you in these $10 words, man.
Hey,
I am
man,
so proud of you.
Hey, man, that's just how I do. That's just how I do.
I guess so, man. You know, just keep remixing it and keep making it. Maybe you get it right.
Hey,
I mean, I don't know how you spelled it.
An unwise man once told me, all words are made up.
All words are made up.
So therefore,
right.
If I'm using these $10 words, I'm using
$10 words, man. I like that. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. How you feeling this week?
I'm feeling good, man. I ran 7.5 miles over the weekend, brother. Got up in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. Ran around the neighborhood, trying to get my fitness on, trying to feel better about my life. You know, it's just things like that.
Well, I appreciate that. I'd like you to do that next time without possibly breaking any laws and having DPD.
Oh, I was running from
hot pursuit.
Right, I was running from.
If that's not too much to ask.
Right. Now, I'm a law-abiding citizen now. So it's not a matter of running from someone. I'm running for health. You know, unlike you, I like to stay in shape.
Okay.
You know, there are things about me I want to live around. Well, you know, I'm saying, you know, if you really want to take shirts off, we can do that. But you know, if you really want to go that route,
I just don't want to make this into Magic Mike 3. That's I'm just trying to get sponsors, baby.
Right.
Hey, you trying to get me set up in here, okay?
Right.
Ain't gonna be me up in there, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So it's too sexy in here. It's about to get real sexy in here in a minute. Right. Facts.
So, hold on just a second. Okay, I had interruption. Don't excuse me, people. If I'm going live, I'm going live. Don't call me. But you know what I do for a living? What's wrong with y'all? All right, let's get back to the show. So, I got a little something for you today. It's another edition of Unboxing with LA.
Because LA doesn't box.
I just opened.
Right. You ain't got a box on.
I got guards for that.
Right. Oh, facts. Yeah. Speak on it, Queen.
I'm well protected.
Speak on it.
So.
Okay.
I brought a little something for you today. Let me get that on out the way there.
Okay.
My sponsor.
Okay.
I'd like to shout out to Vans.
You have lots of sponsors, man.
Yeah, I do.
I'm really envious.
Yeah,
I'm really envious.
You should be.
You're a popular cat.
Shout out, yeah.
You're a popular cat.
Facts, not false.
Right.
Facts, not false,
Right.
baby.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and see what we got here today.
What do we have today?
And of course, we're gonna have Nathan give his wonderful articulate description and opinion.
Right. I have never seen these shoes.
You've never seen these shoes as usual. You've never seen them.
I've never seen these shoes.
First look with Nathan.
Right. Oh, okay.
Featuring LA, unboxing with LA.
LA's feet covers. Good job. Let's get it. All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Ooh, daddy. Hold up now.
You know what?
Hold up now.
I'm going to throw this out.
Hold up.
I'm going to throw this out for my white fans.
Holla at me.
It looks like the video from Aha, Take On Me. Not that y'all would know what that is, but that is exactly what that looks like.
Exactly what it looks
like.
Right.
It looks like the wall he was slamming in when he was changing from a cartoon to a real boy.
Okay.
So, high tops.
Yes.
3 different kinds of patterns. Okay. I'm getting a headache from looking at it.
Okay. That's good.
It looks like when you see a new car that they don't want to unveil yet, they cover it up so nobody can see it. No satellite photos can see the fucker.
Spin?
Right, the slow spin.
Yeah.
Is that the 360? Right. So Vans, high tops, no laces, fresh and new. Okay. Can I see the underside?
Okay. And then when it tilts up slow.
Oh, got the honeycomb. All right. Ooh, yeah.
It's finna hit you on the inside. You ready?
Right.
You ready for
It's
the
more.
inside?
It's more on the inside too.
You ready for the inside?
All right. Right. Where all the funk foot lies and lives. Okay. Wait a minute. The laces are strong. Wait a minute.
You ready?
You ain't gonna be able to see nothing. Look at this guy.
Say.
You are a fancy man.
Hey.
You are a fancy man.
Facts.
What in God's name possessed you to buy those shoes?
No, sir.
I'm sorry. Did you buy them, or did they fall off a truck?
Now,
Right. Right.
You know that buying is not my specialty.
They're stealing.
Receiving is.
Receiving. Right.
Not buying.
So
those are the Vans editions called the all over pattern shoe.
Okay.
As you know, Vans, that is a Vans signature pattern there.
Yes.
They decided to make it all over shoe.
Right.
And you got that work of art right there.
How long have we had those shoes?
Well, I just got those flown in to me probably a week ago.
I'm sorry.
A week ago.
Flown in from where?
From
Vans,
California.
California.
Super warehouse facility.
Right. Yeah, that sounds real
shipping,
official. Yeah, super official.
Vendor.
I super believe that. Yep. All those words.
From the CEO himself.
Right. You are a CEO magnet.
I'm a CEO magnet.
Last week you talked to the CEO of Popeyes.
Did.
When
he sent me an apology letter.
Oh, did he now?
He did.
Did he now? Okay. What did it say?
He was very disappointed about not having my sandwich available for me, especially because I was going to unveil the challenge on the show.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted to see that live, and he was upset about that.
Did anybody get fired because of the mishap?
I don't want to cost people jobs because apparently everybody believes that Popeyes is black owned and all of that for some reason. So we're gonna let our black people stay employed.
So did you? And do you remember his name this week?
I don't.
Okay, well, you just Popeyes guy.
Because then everybody, how many viewers we got, they're gonna be hitting them up and you ain't doing more LA like that.
Right.
I know. I don't want to give him that heat from social media like that.
Too much smoke.
Now, I do want to discuss a couple things.
Okay.
In our segment right now about what happened now.
What happened now?
You know what happened?
What happened?
Power Season 6 happened.
Okay, I'm gonna check out. I'm out, bro.
No, what do you mean you out?
I'm out.
See, this is why I say that you are the whitest black man I know. How do you check
Because I don't watch
Power?
the horrible show called Power, and what I found
out,
the last episode that just came on was horrible. From what I've heard, I mean, I didn't watch it. I don't know anything about it. Somebody named Ghost, somebody named Angela's dead. They smoked. On the show they rolled up some ashes of a dead guy and smoked weed with him. Why the fuck would I watch that shit?
Because you're black.
Right, because I'm going to do everything because I'm black.
Yes.
Right, okay, I'm sorry.
You participate and fall in line with the lemons that's the rest of our culture, sir. Mm-hmm. You do it for the culture.
I watched the show for the culture?
Yes.
So, is that the same thing with Empire?
Facts.
Right. Never watched Empire. Never watched Empire. Empire. But you know what I did watch?
You know what?
You know what's good, though? The Wire.
Where's that towel?
The Wire's fantastic. What? Oh, right.
Where's your towel?
Right here.
I need you to wipe it a little harder because apparently the black paint that's on you is still sticking to your white skin.
Well, I'm brown.
Because you ain't finna sit up here and just besmirch shows like Power and Empire. That's our culture. That is our foundation.
How you gonna talk about me and white folks? You got the whole Ku Klux Klan and white people on your shirt right now.
Sir, these are individuals, which is to their quadruplicates or something.
And
they're all having fun.
Doing white things with white people.
During the summertime. This is summer.
With their white friends.
Okay?
Where are the black people?
I got until Labor Day.
Where's the diversity on your shirt?
I am diverse. I chill with white and black.
Right.
I can
so,
chill.
but it's a problem because
you don't even give no love to the black. You are strictly white. That's what you are, sir. Okay?
I put up with your shit every week. That is my community service. So I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You heard it here first,
right.
folks.
Community service.
You can only hang out with one black friend, and that's me.
Right.
Thank you for letting the culture know.
You are enough.
They will be after you. They will be after you.
Who you calling they?
And you know how we follow through on our stuff.
Right. I do. I know exactly how. I know exactly how the culture follows through on things.
We follow through on our threats and our promises.
Right.
Okay? Obama showed us how to do it.
Where's that reparations check coming? Where's that reparations check coming?
I don't know. Donald Trump probably already spent that.
Right. Yeah. We got to sell Texas. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
It's probably in Russian.
Yeah. You never know.
So, also another big thing that you would definitely be more interested in.
Okay.
It's gonna be a new drop of a movie coming out on Netflix.
Oh, absolutely.
Called El Camino.
El Camino, yes.
Breaking Bad.
A Breaking Bad movie.
That's
yes,
right.
It is a Breaking Bad movie.
I'm sure you have a little more insight to have radio rhetoric on that now, right? Since that's, feature more stars of the inner palm color. Mm-hmm.
Inner palm color?
Yeah, inner palm color.
Is that just your whole designation to say inner palm, left and right? So what's the outer palm? The outer palm is...
Hey, I'm using my $10 words.
So it's only two colors in the entire world? It's the binary situation? Of the palm? Right, it's only two, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking
Breaking Bad.
Have you seen the series?
I have seen every episode 3 times of the greatest series ever to hit. Right, because it is fantastic. And El Camino, starring Jesse Pinkman, will be dropped October 11th. Yeah, I do.
Who's the star of Empire? Who's the star of Power?
Diddy, 50 Cent. I don't know. That's what I got. I got nothing else. I'm sorry. I like good shows. I'm a good fan.
Oh, so they're not good shows.
No, I just say I like good shows. I didn't cast any aspersions against any other show. I just said that's a good show. Just saying, anyway.
I like good white people.
Right, you like good white people.
Like what you said.
Which ones are the good ones? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So Breaking Bad is coming out with a movie by the same guy that created the TV show, Vince Gilligan. Coming out October 11th.
Not Gilligan Island, right?
No. So, yeah, by Vince Gilligan. The story is going to follow Jesse Pinkman after the events of the final season of Breaking Bad, after he broke out and was in a El Camino, which is why they call it El Camino. It starts after he left in that car, after being held by the white supremacists in that compound.
Now, is it going to be held from the moment that he left the compound?
Well, it was really hush-hush when they finished it. As a matter of fact, they were calling the movie Greenbrier as a secret name for the film when they were filming in New Mexico.
Because I understand that the filming has already been taking place for over a year.
Yeah, so it's already done. It's already done. They finished it. By the time anybody asked questions about it, they were asking Aaron Paul about it, and he was saying it's just an indie film that he was filming because they thought he was on Better Call Saul.
Right.
They thought that's what he was filming, but he wasn't. So, yeah, that's coming out October 11th. I'm really excited about that. I'm jonesing for some Breaking Bad, man. That was a really well put together show.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Better Call Saul series has been put on hold.
It's on hiatus, yeah.
Okay,
it's on hiatus, yeah, with Bob Odenkirk, who's a really funny comedian if you ever want to hear or listen to that. But yeah, he has Better Call Saul from, of course, as his character he played on Breaking Bad. That's a spinoff of that show, which actually is really good, really well written, and it's very thought provoking. I would recommend that too.
I watched that
on
show.
AMC. Oh, you do watch that show?
I do watch that.
But wait a minute, it's just an inner palm show. So why are you watching it? I'm sorry.
He hangs out with other races as well. Unlike some people I know,
because
he hangs out with a multitude of races.
You are the Michael Jackson. It's got to be black or white with you. It's all the same thing.
Sir,
one or the other.
If it wasn't that way with you, I wouldn't be here to call it.
Right. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Facts.
Next was on What Happens. What happened now?
What's happening now?
What's happening now?
There was a TV show called What's Happening Now, as a matter of fact.
September 14th. is
the year of our Lord 2019
is a special day.
Yeah, I'm doing Chef Fest at the Hyatt Regency in downtown
I
Dallas.
appreciate
I
that.
implore anybody to come
Sounds fine.
and take part in the things that we're cooking and
Maybe
we're
some
creating.
amazing vittles there.
I'm
not
making
made by you, I'm sure.
No, I'm making a cured and smoked lamb leg. So it's going to be a lamb taco with a sheep's milk cheese. It's going to be a shredded carrot and cabbage slaw. Also with a thyme, grape, and red onion marmalade. So it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I was
Lamb ham.
extremely into that, what you were saying.
Well, I'm talking about food, so you should be jolly, fucker.
Apparently so. I'm sorry. Jolly Ranchers is what
Right,
they call
I'm just saying.
By the way, Jolly Ranchers, I'm sorry. Maybe, you know.
Right.
Next week. Already that sponsor's gone.
Listen, we lose more sponsors every week. Listen.
But more importantly
Okay,
than Chef's Board is
Chef's
your boy LA Runs Dallas is celebrating his birthday.
What are you, 47?
Sir, you got to subtract several years from that one. Okay?
46?
Several. Okay, you may want to grab your phone and look up several.
I'm looking up
so that
several.
way you can know how many years.
So 7. You're
start
40.
with.
Okay, you're 40.
Yeah.
Good job.
So
Seven.
just wanted to shout out to everybody. Thank you all. I've already been getting emails and phone calls. Man, I'm looking forward to celebrating the big holiday next month. Hold up, we got a little more August left. You know what I'm saying? Give August its due.
Right.
And then we gonna get to it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Give August its due. So, let me see. Today is the show, episode 14.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, you know what? Technically it is because episode 1 doesn't exist. So it is the 14th episode.
Plus one.
Plus 1.
You
Right.
always fall for it.
Right, every week.
Every time you always fall for it.
And you're such a clever guy.
Just
You're
let
such
me
a clever
finish.
guy.
Let me
Oh my
finish,
God.
okay?
Oh my God.
So, since it's this episode, I'd like to get into a little matter here. I'd like to steal a little something from you, partner. What LA hates?
What does LA hates something?
LA hates something, man. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
LA hates something.
The shirt?
You know what I hate?
What?
Besides your face?
What?
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate being held hostage in emotional situations with women.
Oh, get right to it then.
Yeah, I jumped all the way.
Should I leave? Is that right? You
I
diving
jumped
in.
right up into it.
Blonde hair.
When I say
let's go.
Emotional situations with women, I mean that if you and your lady friend, and Nathan, this is if you weren't living in these LGBT community times, if you had a woman, in these times when there will be a fight between men and women, women upset with the man,
Right.
the man would have to stay around the woman while she pissed off at him,
Right.
because if he left to let her cool off, she's more mad.
Right. Right. You
So
gotta
he got
stay
to stay
in the
my
man.
pistivity.
Yeah.
Because I'm pissed off at you. So stay here so I can glare at you.
Right. So you won't know that I'm pissed at you if you leave.
Right.
So you have to stay
So
to
when
know that I'm pissed at
Give
you.
me something out the ice machine. That's what they want.
Right.
They want you to stay in that foolery, bro.
Right.
You can't go out and cool yourself off and all that. The moment the garage hitting, you hitting the street, cranking the car up, your phone going out. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, what's going on? Oh, so you just gonna leave? Yeah.
Well, actually, as you hit the button for the garage door and it raises up, you see their feet, then you see their leg, then you see their knee, then you see their face, and she just standing there like, really?
So you leaving? Right, exactly.
So I guess you don't want to work this out.
Not at all.
That's exactly
Part two of what I hate
Right.
goes with the first.
Okay.
The, what I call it, repetitive calls back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Fussing about the same thing you just fussed on the 30-minute call before. And don't let you not answer the phone, because they're going to call you again.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And then they're going to call you again.
Right.
And then they're going to call you again.
I can fix that.
And then if they didn't reach you that time,
Right.
guess what they're going to do?
They gonna-
Real drastic.
Right.
They're going to call you again.
Absolutely.
It is absurd.
How do you combat that?
I don't know if you can.
My phone shuts off. I hit a button right here in the back. I hold it for about 3 seconds,
I get
and then
you,
I shut
sir.
that shit the fuck off.
Sometimes
And then
that works temporarily
until
until they find you.
Right.
Liam Neeson and Taken Token.
Right. They got nothing on them. Right. Yeah.
And I will call your phone again.
They done called your mama. They called your daddy. They done called your
Like I
pastor.
said, bro, the saying remains true today. Women can't live with them. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That is all. That was a sentence. I'm sorry. That was it. That's what LA hates.
Is that what LA hates?
That's what LA hates.
Well, I would agree with all of that, other than the fact that you're inviting that stuff by answering the phone. But, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. So, what LA hates and what Nate hates is kind of similar. We
got a Nate hates today?
We have a what Nate hates. And you were very concise with your explanation of what's happening. I had pages of shit I was going to say.
We got notes.
But I'm not going to do that.
Not that?
No. I have decided, in my wisdom, to just read a couple excerpts from some things
I like excerpts
that I like.
Yeah.
So, starting off, what Nate hates is people with too much time on their hands who have nothing better to do but get in your business.
Noses.
They're mad because the sun is setting on the box of dead kittens that they call a life.
Oh,
right.
Dead kittens, not
box
cats, kittens
of dead kittens.
Okay, then that's
dumpster fire.
That's really sad and dark. So
So their life is sad
and dark.
But I digress.
Okay.
Hate is a deep feeling. It can spring up in a person if they are neglected, mistreated, abused for long periods of time. Hate can turn us against someone.
Third grade recital.
It can cause us to deny them forgiveness. It shouldn't be allowed to well up in a heart with good reason, because it is almost impossible to erase. Right. No need for that. I'm talking to you. You're right.
You.
If you hate someone, you should simply hate their actions. Remember that hatred doesn't heal hatred. Only love can do that. We can become better people by refusing to become the things we hate.
Oh, sir.
So the next step. Is there are people in my life who really get on my nerves. They have nothing else better to do but talk about me.
Just a few.
And I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
And I could not figure out what I wanted to say.
Right.
So I stole a poem.
Oh, more poems.
No. That was just
prose.
what hate was.
That's right. That was
prose.
Okay.
This is poetry.
You got poetry now.
It's called the hate poem.
Listen up, everybody.
I hate you truly.
Oh!
Truly I do.
Out the box.
Everything about me hates everything about you. The flick of my wrist hates you. The way I hold my pencil hates you. The sound made by the tiniest bones where they were trapped in the jaws of a moray eel hates you. Every corpuscle singing in its capillaries hates you. Look out for, I hate you. The blue-green jewel of sock lint I'm digging from under my third toenail left foot hates you. The history of this keychain hates you. My sigh in the background as you explain rational databases hates you. The goldfish of my genius hates you. My aorta hates you. Also my ancestors.
Oh, everybody.
A closed window is a both closed window and an obvious symbol of how I hate you. My voice curt as a hate shirt hates you.
I'm wearing a shirt.
Right.
I hate you.
Well, no, I'm not talking to you.
Right.
I'm talking to you. Right. But I'm looking at you.
Me, but you. And you're talking to you.
Right. So the whites of my target eyes articulate hate. My wit practices it.
You just look red like you need sleep.
The chest relaxing in this holster from morning to night hates you. Layers of hate, a parfait. Hours after us brandishing the sharp gleel of hate, I dissect you cell by cell so that I might hate each one individually at leisure.
Version of hating.
My lungs, duplicitous twins, expand with their utter validity of my hate, which can never have enough for you. Breathlessly, the two idealists in a broken submarine.
Oh, there's more.
I don't hate you. I just feel if you got hit by a bus, my only wish would be that I was driving that bus.
Well, so that's another edition of
What Nate Hates. Shout out to the people who know I don't hate them.
Right. So, with that wonderful message,
I tried to be concise, man. I really tried to cut it down. I had 2 more pages, but I cut that down. because this situation really, really pisses me off because I'm a really nice guy. I really am. But it turns out that you can't be nice to everybody. That's what I'm learning. You can't be nice. You can't do things for people to make them feel better because they'll go behind your back and do things that are not nice. And I'm saying that because my daughter's listening. But if she wasn't, I'd be like, fuck that bitch.
Okay, and she must have tuned out for 2 seconds.
Well, yeah. Earmuffs, Haven.
Nathan, we appreciate
I'm sweaty. I'm sorry.
Your work here on this show.
Right.
And if I haven't got a chance to tell you that, I do thank you for showing up.
Right. Every time. Every week.
Every week.
You're still my guy.
Yeah.
Knuckles, bro.
Okay.
Knuckles. All right.
Ouch.
Moving on. Moving on.
That's a wonderful way to segue into our weekly guest host. I guess without further ado,
you should have me go first.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, show some love somehow,
right?
With no hate for my girl Shay, Michelle, and my dude Fresco.
Shout out. What's going on, people?
What's good?
What's happening?
How y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good. All right. Sorry for that. Hey, we took a while to get y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? I had to get something off my chest. I realized I had a platform.
We have
and I was going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say what's on my mind.
We have art on our show.
Right.
We have art form. We don't discriminate on how that art form is.
It's expressed, right.
So, yeah.
Yes.
You had something positive to get off.
I did, right.
Yeah,
listen, I ain't say no names. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he let off something. I thought he was going to let some rounds.
I mean, he could have been just reciting from Hallmark.
Right.
That was me.
Right. I know. If it was real.
He going to get a couple of these.
Right. Wait a minute. Is it this one or is it?
You got to bend in with the
knee?
With the hand.
Bam.
No, the other way.
Bam. Is that it?
It works. Shay, Michelle, and Fresco, I appreciate y'all joining the show. Welcome to Know I'm Right. I understand this is still our month, our Friends in Radio month.
It's our last Friends in Radio.
Our last Friends in Radio month, and why not save the best for last, as the cliche goes, because we might not really mean that, but they here, so we gonna say it like it is. So, Shay, Michelle, tell us all about Shay's Corner.
Well, Shay's Corner kind of started maybe a few years ago. I started with strictly DFW radio, and then I kind of ventured off to Next Level Radio, Fab, Fem Radio. I worked with a few internet radio stations, platforms, but then I kind of ventured off and did my own thing and started my own, thing. It's always been Shay's Corner in each show, but I mean, I just ventured off and did my own thing.
So you've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah.
And you have to show for it a corner. When does Shay get a block, a street?
You don't have to entertain that nonsense. You can just look
A
in my direction.
boulevard? I mean, a Hollywood star soon or something.
Right.
I'm just trying to ask.
Shay's neighborhood.
Yeah,
Shay's
City.
Shay's City.
I started with Shay's Corner because I can be a little bit petty from time to time. Like,
what?
Hey, go to your corner.
No. What? Shay can. Fresco, what you think about that? When did you hook up with Shay?
Hey, listen.
Was you already in the corner when she found you?
Yes. Are you in the corner? Right. Yeah.
I probably might be in the corner if I answer that. So
right.
I don't even want to go there.
Right. You still trying to figure it out. The paint ain't dry. The ink ain't dry in the contract yet.
Right. The checks ain't rolled in yet. So,
Right. Listen, yeah. I know.
So then you know that the stars don't pay the co-host. Now you understand.
Right. Okay. Sure. You show me a star. Right. Whatever. Right. Still. No. Right. Yeah. Shine so bright. Shine so bright. So bright.
My real rich as usual, baby.
So you said how Shay's Corner came about. How did you two guys link up as far as being on the show, or how did you guys know each other, long-term friends, or?
She actually bumped into my car in the parking lot.
Bumped?
Yes.
Is that a nice way of saying she hit your
No, she ain't.
Right, I'm gonna say, I don't know.
So with my apologies, I'm like, you know what? I can offer you
a part on my show.
Let's barter for a second. Don't call the law.
Right,
Let's
yeah.
barter.
Something to hush a little bit.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right. Keep it on the low. Don't say nothing.
Yes.
The cops ain't gotta come. We gotta show them.
I was just waiting to see what the offer was. I was like, oh.
Listen, I was trying to ease into it because he stopped and then she stopped. Like, Am I supposed to know the rest of that? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Listen. ... Was it as part of the show?
To be continued.
Right. Hey, listen, as long as the check cut.
So, as far as then what Shay's Corner is all about, what will people get from Shay's Corner?
Ideally, I just mainly just show support to, local support to the DFW, of course. And I started off interviewing just only artists at first, and now it's just a platform where I interview all different types of individuals, like who have businesses, photographers, models, you name it, in the community that's trying to do something for themselves. So that's just a part of giving them that promotion and that particular platform to kind of spread light or whatever, and shine light to the community.
And while she's doing that, I make them feel very uncomfortable.
Right.
Very.
Okay.
Listen, shout out to the co-host.
Hey, Fresco making a real story here.
Right, listen, that's what I was about to get to. You interview her, I'll interview Fresco, and we'll see.
We need Fresco's Fiesta.
Fresco's fiasco. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get this going. Right. Okay. So your role on the show, as she was saying before, is just you're saying you make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you're in there, that people having a good time talking, laughing. You're like, enough of this boring ass shit. Let's talk about this. What's really going on?
I mean, we work well together.
Yeah.
Just
the chemistry's there. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Right.
We feed off each other vibe.
Yeah.
I'm very blunt. I say what I mean.
He's more blunt now. See, I've started that way, and I had a lot of crybabies and stuff. So I had to kind of
okay.
I don't care
calm
about
that down. I had to calm that down a little bit because everybody hates Shay, but I love it. I mean, hey, I love that y'all hate me. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the cancel culture is pretty rampant now, but you can't really bow down to that.
I had to kind of band-aid some of the pettiness a little bit, so I had to kind of calm it down. But now I got a little weapon here, so he don't mind.
So I carry a lot of weight on my shoulders.
He don't
carry
mind.
all that hate on my back.
So you had to bring the petty down until you got a partner. So you got a partner petty with you, and now y'all just at it.
Right.
I'm still not too petty a little bit. I mean, but him, in other words, let's say this.
Okay.
We share the same.
On this side with Nate.
Right, yeah, good job, Fresco.
We share the same birthday, so we.
Okay.
That's kind of what really
linked y'all together.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, when's your birthday?
Mine is a holiday, September 14th. Come on, bro.
Okay. Yeah,
Come on.
It wasn't nothing important.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm just saying,
Sir, don't get the hate mail.
So how did you get your start? And is it this your first time on radio? What made you want to join?
Because like I say, I'm a blunt dude. You know, I talk on a lot of topics that a lot of people would be afraid to.
Okay.
Or I voice my opinion where a lot of people would be afraid to voice. So it was just like, man, let me go ahead and see talk some shit.
Talk some shit. Yeah.
So
I like to start a little shit.
Right.
And actually, me and Shay was having a conversation. I was telling her about it because I call her my plug because I go to her for everything.
Okay. Right.
And I was talking about it. I was telling her, like, you know what? I want to create a podcast called Talking Shit.
Right.
And she came up with letting me know about Shay's Corner and brought me on the show. And I'm like, shit, let's get it.
So how long has it been now?
Probably a few months now.
Only a few months.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up wrong with that?
You know, sometimes when you ask a guy about the dates, you gotta look at the lady answer.
Of course.
Because if you get it wrong, they gonna give you that look.
Right.
And,
after the show.
Right. Well, being on the show with somebody's having a relationship with them, you have that, connection, so that way you guys are each other's ally in the war against everybody else out there. I wouldn't know anything about that, but usually you would try. No,
it's not what this show is about.
No.
Brotherhood is not a part of this show.
No. So, sisterhood is about for you, but good.
I just banged your sister, maybe.
Right. You flew to Iowa? Jesus.
Is that where I was?
I guess so.
Man, I didn't know where I was about the cows and all. Man,
I guess so. I'm telling you.
Hey, so
ain't nothing wrong with traveling.
I know sometimes.
So the dynamic that you two have created, is off radio, on radio? Is that how it came together? Is it grown stronger from one or the other? Or was it just pretty much like you guys are doing what you do just on the radio?
No, we have a relationship outside of the radio, whatever, because that's how we met. We met.
Oh, you're in a relationship. Okay.
Y'all have a romantic relationship, is what he's asking.
No.
You guys have a romantic relationship. Okay.
See how they look, time out.
Hey, that's that message.
That's right. So you should write it off. That's right. We're gonna ask. We want to find out.
And actually, how the whole friendship relationship started was over snacks. She had some snacks and I wanted some pistachios.
Okay.
Wait, so she had some snatch and you wanted some snatchio. Is that what you said?
No, I didn't.
You said she is a snack and you wanted some of that.
Okay.
So you was like, let me jump in and give you some of
I
that
said I was a whole snack. So he said, okay, then.
Oh!
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean, listen.
Tell me more.
Right.
Tell me more.
Hey, get it how you live, however it works. Listen, hey. That way the check come to the same household. Don't worry about it. Both checks come to the same house. Hey, listen, that's how you build.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Please don't get us beat up.
No. So I would assume that you both are, or at least one of you are in a relationship separate outside of this situation.
Right.
You would not want to do anything to begrudge in that moving forward. Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
They gonna try to get me killed on
Right.
the show.
Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Because you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, with the fact that you two are working together.
Yeah.
Man and woman, so you guys have that dynamic going on. Does that pose a problem for your relationships? Is it an issue to where you guys can't have this type of professional relationship to the outside viewers of the world and may think that it's more going on? Does that cause any issues with your relationships in radio?
Oh no, it don't cause an issue at all. There's understanding, and then there's boundaries too. I don't look at him in a relationship or
Well, certainly.
Just
that manner. It's strictly business.
But some women,
said,
some women could take it that far and be jealous and be, try to capitalize on the situation and say, I own ownership or whatever, possessive women. You don't strike me as a cat that would hang out with women who would try to be possessive.
Possessive.
I'm not going to respond to that one.
Okay.
No, I get along with a lot more females than I do guys. So,
Okay.
But
you get along with LA?
No.
LA's friends. You
LA female. I'm sorry, go ahead, continue.
LA's
go ahead, please continue.
Finish your sentence.
In this type of situation, as long as you got communication within your significant other and an understanding, then it works out.
Sure.
At the end of the day, I am the male, the head honcho of my household. So.
Absolutely.
So you got to
run that.
So you got to establish that Shay is like scissor, and it's just for the weekend, and I don't want to hear nothing about it, right? Is that what you said?
No, what it is that Shay's like sis. We do business together.
Right.
Okay.
We
That's
have
how I bring
it.
This is where the money come from. This is where the money coming in.
Yeah, this is where the money
This is
coming
where the money
in.
coming in. Right.
She helping bringing the bag.
Right. So the
And I
bag
wouldn't have
coming
it no other way than having a male co-host anyway. I think that if I had a female co-host,
she couldn't no female deal with her. She'd probably beat their ass.
I just got too much dominance.
Explain that to me.
I know I'm too much of a dominant female or alpha female. I wouldn't be able to deal. And I don't want to deal with emotions too much like that.
She is singing your song.
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Right.
Y'all know. See, I knew somebody would know that reference.
I know the reference, fucker.
No, I mean, okay. Well, I'm just saying, people act like they don't know that's a reference to H-Town. Shout out H-Town, R&B, boy, Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about relationships because that's how we do on the show, is because of our dynamic and how people relate. And,
Reset. Good reset. As you playing radio, good job.
Thank you.
I love it. Yeah.
No problem.
Don't screw up by overthinking me. Get back to the thing. Come on, man. God.
Focus.
I was trying to get you and segue and do all these nice things. I've been practicing. I was practicing over the weekend trying to figure out how to segue. So now I'm going to try again. So how do you guys know LA? How about that? Is that better? Is focus back to that?
I mean, it's a terrible question. But go
right. I ask everybody the same thing because there's always dirt there. You know why? Because you are a messy motherfucker. You are a messy motherfucker.
I told you on many shows that I am the epitome of perfect hygiene.
Right.
Okay? Get that correct, sir.
Right. So anyway, how do you meet LA?
I think I met LA.
Or I'm sorry, or you the person that met LA? I'm sorry, you did. Okay, Fresco. The plug. Facts. The plug.
She was my plug long before his.
I don't know. I think I met him years ago.
Listen.
Now, fellas, look. Fellas.
Okay.
No.
That's what happens. That's what happens. Right.
Kingdom's going down. Game of Thrones.
Kingdom come. Right. Facts.
I don't know, years ago. I don't remember it, but it's been like maybe over 15 years or so.
Yeah.
Have it, man?
Oh, it was 15
It's been
years,
a
2000,
long
so
time.
Oh, 15 years ago, you were 35, 34, 30 something. Anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. So you knew LA back in it.
Yeah,
I like to
we
make.
was doing music heavy then, I believe. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, wearing all that platinum FUBU.
Yeah.
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 What was
That
up?
was.
Those were the times.
Those
You've
were.
never been in, so
No.
you don't have no right to.
I'm just a
The
fan.
Batman over there.
I'm just
you
a
don't
fan.
ever get to talk about nobody's swag.
I'm just a fan
Swaggish you
of
know
that
about
time in your
is the
life
dictionary term of swag.
when there
That's
were
what
cartoons
pirates
on your
collect
shirt.
When they go
That's
on
all
the
I'm saying.
degrees. That's about it,
The
sir.
Fat Albert
That's it.
was heavy.
Indeed. And
In
so were
rotation.
you at that time.
No, I was
Definitely had
out.
some fouled up on my shirt.
Right.
Fat Albert,
Yeah.
platinum FUBU.
Probably the baby out this
Fat
group,
Albert,
but I definitely
fat stacks,
Right, well,
fat
yeah.
swag.
Fat swag.
You had none of that.
I had all the swag.
Sir, you didn't even know what swag was before episode 2.
I had all the bitches.
Did you have them in episode 1?
Yeah. I still got them.
In episode 1?
Because episode 1 doesn't exist. Let's make sure I'm clear on everybody knows. Everybody in the motherfucking room knows that we started episode 2. Episode 1 does not exist. Do not look at episode 1.
YouTube.com.
There's going to be a cease and desist letter sent.
Search YouTube, No I Right 100.
Right, episode 1. Doesn't exist. Anyway.
Yeah, me and Shay go back.
Right, y'all go back.
Heavy into the music, you know what I'm saying? Shay
Are you-
was doing modeling and
I
all
was
that.
modeling then.
Well, that was my next question. What are your forward slashes? Like you're a host, model.
Right. When I started off as a model in like 2008. Then from modeling, I did like cross promotions with different promoters out there in Dallas. And then I kind of ventured off to radio and learned my little own thing. Kind of, dug into my own little craft.
I got you.
Yeah.
So what's in the future for Shay's Corner? Where are we going in the future? What's coming up next for Shay's Corner?
Well, we have different like community outreach things that we got planned going on for like September, and then October, of course, is breast cancer awareness. So we plan on doing a lot of charity things at that point. But as far as future wise with Shay's Corner, I do want to definitely take Shay's Corner kind of to the East Coast, because like people down south, I'm from Oak Cliff, but mind you, but people down south kind of a little soft a little bit, and like I'm kind of rough. I'm kind of like that East Coast edgy thing type.
Okay. Like the upper East Coast, New York,
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yes.
Really,
Yes.
like trying to get your
Yes.
point across.
Okay.
There's a lot
Yes.
of action in like.
Or these Timbs
listen,
getting stuffed up,
Listen, don't let these chuckers fool
Yes.
you. Don't. What's that show? Byron. My daughter does that.
Yes. Byron.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what that's about, and we know some people who are fans of something like that. Just going forward.
I've never seen you like this, sir. Go ahead.
Are you amazed?
Tap into that femininity, baby. I love it.
The femininity. Wait a minute. What's I can't think of her name. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. I can think of her name.
Okay.
Anyway, philanthropy, breast cancer awareness month.
Right.
Doing a lot of charity and outreach stuff. How do you deal with your celebrity? How are things in your family life, in your personal life? How does that translate to what you do on camera? Like, does your personal life come into
What's the day to day?
No, I really don't put my personal life out there like that. I mean, my personality is my personality. I'm down to earth, but it's like I don't mix and put all my business. Like, you're not finna know my bill or who I'm dating or not. That's none of nobody's business.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Even though.
Now, my man here giving me a.
We know she has snacks.
Now my man here.
My man here he looks a little different.
I draw a line in between.
Business
Somewhere in
and-
there, there's a line there.
Okay.
Does that have a door? Does the line?
It could be at the door.
Okay.
But it's certain things I will take from my relationship, far as into be able to voice it more on the show, but not really let you know that it's from that.
Right.
So something like that. But other than I definitely keep them separate. Right. You know?
I think now since heavily doing radio, I think it's more easier to date than when I was out promoting, because at that point, like, oh, this person wants you or this one, you got all everybody. No, like, and it's like hard. It's like a trust issue then.
Okay.
So it's like, no, I don't.
So you're saying you are dating now?
Yeah, I'm dating.
You're dating now. Okay. What is Shay's type? Who is Shay looking for?
Shay ain't got no type.
I ain't got no type. Bad bitches. No, I ain't got no type. Honestly, I don't have a type.
Okay. So what is your dating style?
You just gotta be positive. Have the same like positive energy, positive vibes, and shit like that, and like just
light skin, dark skin.
No, it's no preference though. It's no preference. It's no
doing
preference.
great radio
No
right
discrimination.
now.
No
I just
discrimination.
want to say both of y'all were doing great radio just then. With the whole.
Would you like to?
And then you
Didn't you have a whole segment where you were getting ice from an ice machine and wasn't saying a fucking word?
I was saying words.
You was like,
I was making the ice machine.
He was making noise. He was making the sound effect.
yeah, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Well, I will make a consistent sound effect throughout the rest of the show.
How about this?
No?
You were single-handedly trying to kill the show, and I won't let you. So, Shay, let me ask you, since you're on the show, since we're talking about relationships, let me ask this. As a woman, do women really want to be around their significant other all day long?
Absolutely not, because I'm a Sagittarius, and first and foremost, I'm a free spirit too. So if I feel like too confined, and you just on me, like I just need some space.
Give me spirit? Free?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No, so if I feel that I need the space. No, if I just feel like I need that space at that point in time, I would. But we don't necessarily need to be around each other 24/7. That's just too much.
But you're affectionate. You're an affectionate.
I'm an affectionate person, though.
Fresco, she lying?
Wait, what?
Is she lying, Fresco?
Look, why you gotta look off when you say?
Fresco don't. Well, so Fresco.
Yeah.
Right. So
Lying, Fresco.
Yeah.
how do you escape?
Okay, so she lying, Fresco. Thank you, sir.
They steady trying.
How do you get away with two women in your life, your at-home life and your at-work wife? How do you escape?
Two wives. How do you handle that? Two wives.
Yeah. How do you handle that? Is that? I mean, you're a man in the middle. What?
He had to take a
I can multitask very
You
well.
can multitask. Okay.
Yeah.
Juggle. You're a juggler.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, it's
Right.
I think because we share the same horoscope and all that it works out well where we do have our boundaries.
Right.
And
Can you tell her I'm sick of your shit? I need some space.
Yes.
I'm tired. We didn't been on the show.
Separate.
yeah, I could if I needed to, but
Right.
we
You're not
we don't be around each other that much.
Right.
Right.
You know, I'll be quick to FaceTime her real quick and talk some shit or discuss.
Stay apart.
Yeah, we actually balance each other out like equally. Like we
You
have
know
a
what? I
good
gotta
balance.
watch what I say. Right
For real.
Well, we gonna
Maybe
start
you
some
twist
shit.
it up like a real,
Right.
like
So I had
a
a
like a
question.
knot, like a
Let's say
pretzel.
you on the phone with your lady and Shay called you. Are you clicking over?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That was for you.
Like you on the phone like, hey babe, I just got off work. I'm doing all, and then Shay call.
And then like.
Do you say?
And then, this is how I go.
Oh, this business.
No, this is how I go. Hey, babe, look, this is how I go. Hey, babe. Ooh, hey, babe. Hey. You know what? It's hot outside. Let me call you right back.
Yeah, my signal, my
They
phone dropped.
Yes,
No.
look how
Hey,
twisted
babe.
it
This
is.
girl just crossed the street. Let me call you right back.
No, I'm on the phone with her and Shay happened to call. I'll say, hey, let me click over real quick. Just Shay on the other line. Let me see what it is.
Right.
And if it's something far as business wise, we need to talk something out real quick. I'll let her know. I'm gonna call you right back.
Right. Yeah.
See what wife you need.
See.
So y'all close? Like, has there ever been a drunk dial? Is there a? like a, you know,
or more than one in the same.
Boy, they reaching, huh? Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
they definitely set the drama up for us to take back to the show.
No, this needs to be
right.
blackpeoplemeet.com.
Right. No. We just, you know, we're trying to uncover. We're investigating to discover. That's what that is.
I'm not going. We haven't had it to no drunk pocket calls yet. I wouldn't put it past because I done some dumb shit where I was drunk and threw my phone and then to call some people. But
shit.
Yeah.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You said you were drunk through your phone and it called?
Yeah.
She believed
It
that?
happens all the time. You just take your phone and you just store it, and then, you know, I'm John. Hello.
Like I could be texting or something.
And the button hit and it's
accidentally hit the talk while I'm throwing it or something.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm glad you called. It's been, why you ain't been calling me?
What you doing? Hey, big
You
head.
pick the phone up and be like, wait, how much did you hear?
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, what did you hear? What did you know? Yeah. Hey, big head, what you doing? Yeah.
Hey, big
Hey, big head.
You heard Shay say, oh, God, what?
Whoa. What? See? Look. Listen. I'm not on that.
See, that's why I'm over here on that side. Shay, you take that side over there.
I'm on that. Listen, hey. I left something over there.
Right.
Yeah, I left my iPad charger over there.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you need
over there.
It's still over there.
It's still over there.
I'll be by 10:30.
It's
Look at that.
It's still over there. It is still there. I'll come get it.
Woo, it's still over there.
That's facts. Anyway, Mr. Anderson.
Okay, no.
Right.
That's not what you do.
That's not what I do.
Oh, y'all just, you don't throw it back like that.
I don't throw it. I'm throwing it to you.
No, you don't say what's that like that. It's ridiculous. You just
Are you chastising? You didn't hear my hate poem? You chastising me on?
But you don't you just let the show flow. You don't sit there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We got audience looking, man. What's wrong with you? Okay.
Bartholomew.
Okay, sir. I don't know who is that. I'm talking to your imaginary friend on the show too.
Leonard Bartholomew Anderson. That's what I thought.
Who is that?
That's your fucking name.
So, Shay and Fresco, we appreciate y'all coming out. What I want to also understand is when is we gonna be talking some on the show? Like, I understand that was your idea, Fresco, to bring that up. Shay had Shay's Corner. Would that be something that y'all will start to incorporate into the show?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
When?
Every
When can they
week.
expect it?
What is a talking shit subject? Like
Give me something
what
on
is-
Shay's Corner.
what is
that
the
we can talk about
outlandish-
right now? I want to know.
Like you say, you like to expose. You like to say I like
What
to be
popped
uncomfortable.
off on Shay's Corner?
Make him uncomfortable.
Well, I mean,
When was Valentine's Day?
all right.
Fresco and Shay?
we had
What did Shay and Fresco do together on Valentine's Day? Everybody want to know.
On Valentine's Day. What?
I know, right? He reaching. I'll tell you.
is.
I mean, like,
No.
she brought up a topic yesterday had about is men the reason why women get plastic surgery?
Get plastic
and I told her
surgery.
hell no.
No, it's not.
So
We
that was
talking
like
shit,
that was a
yeah.
conversation.
That was a conversation.
Right.
You
That
know?
was a conversation.
But
And
that
most of the
was
time,
the
Cardi
reason why
B.
we that was a point of us talking some shit.
Well, I get you.
She
I
gave
get
her
you.
opinion, I gave mine, and
Right.
we went from there.
and then not only that, I'm sorry. to
No, you-
interrupt.
please, go ahead.
Not only that, when I started, interviewing artists or whatnot. So when I get music in, it's like, dude, and then I've done artist development before, so you're not gonna send me trash music. So I'm gonna talk shit about you
You
sending me
bring
trash
people on the
music.
show. Would you still bring him on the show? Say, look.
Yes.
Hey,
And
I
you tell
heard
them
I
you
heard
trash
this,
Look.
and
you
somebody
tell them
needs some more
And you
mastering.
tell
Mix
them,
it.
and you telling them music trash to their face.
Right.
You do that, Shay.
Yes. Corrective criticism.
I know Fresco do. I already
I'm
see.
definitely gonna tell them to their face,
No.
and I'm gonna tell them in the email
No.
when they come in. I'm gonna do all of the above.
So, what did y'all think of the intro song?
I think the intro song should have had us incorporated.
Right.
Somewhere in that, right.
Yeah, that's
It could
definitely.
use a little work
Yeah.
in your face. It could use a little work,
Yeah. Big Fox.
a lot of work.
Big Fox.
Big Fox.
Big Fox. Big Fox.
Big
Nothing
Fox.
wrong with that.
But
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
will,
Absolute
even though
honesty.
Even though it's not music, I will.
Fox.
So he picked it back up when he came in.
Right.
Yeah,
with energy
and brought it back
Yeah,
up.
he brought it
Right,
back
right.
up. So
Well, that's his normal weekly.
Yeah. Because,
Rambles.
we didn't get to play Shay's Corner's music. You know what I'm saying? So,
What? Y'all have intro music? What is? You don't have intro music?
oh,
Y'all just
okay.
break
So
in.
they just criticize music that they don't have.
Wait.
Hey, we talking our shit.
Right, talk that shit.
Oh, hey, now he don't see in the hot seat now. We in the hot seat.
Shit jerks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna have me
Oh, so we gotta go to the studio and lay a little. We gotta lay a little jingle.
Hey, you got 16. He got 16. That's 32 right there. Put these bars up.
Hot 16. We got LA right in it.
Right. Put LA in it. Yeah. You don't need him. Just bring me on it. I ain't no. I got it. I bless it.
We need a jingle. Hey guys, we need a
jingle.
jingle.
Get that. Hey,
okay.
All the Shay's Corners fans, y'all better start putting the emails in of them jingles for the show because they told you right here exclusive.
We need a jingle.
Facts.
We gonna pay top dollar for a good jingle.
Right. Absolutely.
Pay top dollar.
I've never been paid for anything on this show, so I'll be working on that jingle as soon as possible.
We gonna pay them in some sweets. I got tip treats on speed dial.
You got tip trees?
I got it on
snacks and
find
some
you
snacks.
$1 and put it up here.
That's a top dollar.
That's the top dollar where you can find these tumblers on demand at knowimright100@gmail.com.
That's facts.
Thank you.
Not false.
Not false.
Absolute facts.
Right.
I need
So
one of those.
we're having a great time. Everything's flowing. Everything's rhythm. Everything's going great.
Yeah, we don't have them bars for them.
Hot 16.
Hot 16.
So matter of fact, I'm gonna go up against you. My 16.
I like that.
Against your 16.
Go.
And for the not right now.
Oh.
So
you were so used to embarrassing yourself.
Right.
I see where you're going.
Right. So I've never written a rap before. Not a rapper. He used to be. So I have no problem.
Entertainer, sir.
I'm sorry.
The rap never leaves.
Right.
I'm an open entertainer.
Right. I've never written one before. So
it was more of a diss track though.
Right.
I was back in college. It was over some stupid shit, but
oh really?
Yeah, I sent out a little diss track. Actually,
you still got it memorized?
I ain't sent it out there. I read it out in my iPhone.
Oh, right. That's what people do right now. They just like, yeah, hey, blah, 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 I'm the shit, whatever, and do that shit with the other stuff.
You are really gonna. I'm so scared.
Next week.
The more you keep showing it, I'm just so scared.
Hot 16.
I'm gonna be embarrassed somehow.
Since you said it though, I'm really gonna be looking forward from the email from both of y'all for 16 though, for real.
Right, for 16.
And I'm gonna give y'all some good, some feedback.
Sure.
And I'm gonna tell y'all who won.
Right. Thank you. And then the winner.
You are aware.
Will lace.
You are aware.
What am I aware of?
That September is my month.
Well, it ain't September yet. September.
Next week will be September, sir.
Right, but I'm gonna set it before that. I can get it. I can bump out 16 bars
so
by the night.
Bump out what?
16 bars.
Mozart like 16 bars.
Well, operatic as can be, but whatever. Fire.
Shay's and Shay and Fresco.
Nothing but blazing.
I want to thank y'all
blazing hot in the streets.
Coming through and listening to Nate's nonsense and having fun with us. We still didn't get to the bottom of Shay and Fresco, but we will.
Baby, let that rest, Jesus. Let it rest.
Go ahead and get the plugs. Let them know what's going on. Upcoming on Shay's Corner. What you guys got going on? Let the people know.
What y'all think?
Let the people know. What
we got going on?
What y'all think?
What do y'all got going next week?
Y'all say what y'all think in the comments, and we'll let y'all know.
Okay, so that's how they doing it. Shay's Corner says let them know what's going on. We like to also tell y'all the Donovan's Domino Tournament.
Right.
It starts Friday, Redbird Mall. He bringing the ticket to the hood. So y'all come through, get up on your domino game, and is it a tournament?
Yeah, it's a tournament. Yeah.
Competition.
I mean, we'll be in it.
Competition.
Right.
You buried the lead. Team Know I'm Right is in the competition, baby.
Well, it's not really a competition when I'm playing dominoes, but I don't know about my partner. I don't know if you could pick up I don't know if you can play dominoes, but
I can play dominoes way better than you can hit bars, sir. I promise you.
Hit bars?
I promise.
I'm gonna hit these bars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit all the bars.
You just hit the weights.
Every bar.
So we're also gonna see y'all on Saturday when we get ready for the competition.
Right.
So y'all make sure y'all come through Redbird
Saturday 12 to 4.
We are gonna also be blessed with the new Chevy Equinox.
Right.
Because we have entered ourselves in the raffle for the Chevy Equinox.
Right.
It's gonna be the new Know I'm Right vehicle.
They're raffling
so
off 13 tickets. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how we do.
I'm winning it. I'm buying tickets on my own, and then
for the show though.
What? No, because I don't.
See,
once I get the car, I'm not gonna be on the show anymore.
But I got
I got my check. So
I want Kanye. Sing it for him, Kanye.
You gonna see Kanye coming on the show?
You gonna substitute the
right. She was bartering. I'm a barter.
Wait till
what?
Wait till you get what?
Wait till I get my money right. Right. Kanye told y'all from the beginning.
Wait till I get my Equinox.
Right. Wait till I get my Equinox. Yes.
Well, again, we appreciate it. Had another amazing show. Shay and Fresco, could you go ahead and do the honors and sign us on out tonight right quick?
Yeah, and y'all can check us out though every Tuesday.
Every
on
Tuesday,
the Anchor
9
app.
to 10, right?
Anyway, Cutting Over LA Season 1, Episode 1 is available. Check it out.
He ain't
Send
worth
all
shit, is he?
questions, inquiries, concerns, and anything else we don't care about to knowimright100@gmail and DM us at knowimright on Facebook and Instagram. Not Twitter. Because they don't have enough characters for Nathan's ego. Now, from the executive suites of KMWI Media, this is Dallas's favorite son signing off. And remember, I'm always right.
No, I'm right. Good night, Haven.